Alright guys, it's been a long time since I've uploaded any gaming videos. I've been playing the hell out of Fortnite lately after I got my season pass. I started basically grinding the crap out of this game. And a lot happened in Season 6 here that, I captured quite a few good plays, quite a few stupid things I saw, and some epic moments like the cube explosion here. I just so happened to log on just as it was happening. So yeah, a lot has happened. This is going to be kind of a straightforward, simple video, no gimmicky sort of stuff like I sometimes do. Just kind of my best plays and some of the dumbest crap I have seen players do. I'm going to talk a little bit and analyze it, I guess. It's going to be a little bit lengthy one. Like I said, my clips have been stacking up on my Xbox. My hard drive is just full of them, so before I delete them, I figured we'd go over them. Naturally, I had to go see what the new lake looked like. So I ended up dropping down on this building over here to the left and ended up in a fight with a couple different people. And two guys run in after me. Of course, we're in singles here, or solo, so they weren't on each other's team either. I think they just had no idea how many people were in the building. I ended up killing them both. One of them threw a porta-fort down just as I killed him. And unfortunately, I missed this footage. It sucked. But that porta-fort served me well for one more kill. Alright, but that's the normie tier crap. So let's get on to something a little different. This play is going to stick with me for quite some time. Are you for real? Are you for real, dude? Did you not see the bush in the center of the lake? See, I was camouflaged. He could not make me out. Disco Dom is always fun. It's a good game to warm up on. And despite doing pretty terribly, I still managed to kill this guy, and I don't even know what the hell was going on there. Now I'm thinking the battle's over, and I see this guy, and I'm gonna just do this, and, okay. That works too. Later on during this same game, I started hearing sniper shots over here on the hill, and I found that my best tactics in most combat situations is to just kind of be sneaky and stay under the radar, and I find more and more that I've been playing Fortnite this way instead of being a build master, and so far it's been working. Not that I'm gloating to be an amazing player at this game. I definitely have a lot to go, and there's people that can outbuild the crap out of me and kick my ass that way. But I do find extreme feeling of satisfaction sneaking up on people and doing shit like this. But of course, in a game like Disco Dom, you can't expect to win every battle. And eventually, I end up getting surrounded. Look at this shit. This is where I need to work on my building. Yes, it's true that I really can't build much in this game. I'm decently okay, but I'm just not as fast as other people. Still though, I find my ways to play it. I don't know what the hell this guy was doing right here. That's some pretty micro strafing. Pretty ineffective, I'd say. I seriously don't know what the hell he was trying to accomplish with that. It's just tiny little movements up and down, really, really small. Micro strafing. Whatever. This one, I had to get the entire scenario with. We were just playing around as a squad, messing around. I didn't even realize we were the last other squad in the game. Nobody in my squad was looking up at that number there of how many players were left in the game. So I'm just sitting there screwing around. Me and David are driving around. We just got done ballooning it across the map with these things, and we're still alive. And all of a sudden, we start getting shot at. And this whole damn thing just goes down. All of us like savages. Just locked into the gear. Speaking of clutching it, me and my cousin are playing together here, and we get hit up by these guys. And all of a sudden, they forget about me. Had a couple clams in there, but at least I still got them. One of the most annoying tactics I was seeing players do quite a bit of in Season 6 here was the whole build a wall against your sector and then frame in a window and try to shoot them and frame the window away as fast as you can. I encountered this for like a whole week straight. Every day I would encounter it a couple different times, and sometimes it would work against me and sometimes I'd end up killing them. Most of the time I was actually killing them because they can't quite get the window closed in time. Now, I know on PC that's a whole different story, but here on Xbox, if you're just playing with a regular controller, that's probably not going to work out for you. Now, this interaction was over pretty quickly, but others that I got into took a couple minutes for the same result to happen, and sometimes I'd end up dying. All I know is it is extremely annoying when you have your target in front of you and they can somehow frame a window instantly and make the battle take 3 times longer. Man, I just want the damn fight to be over, you know what I mean? Alright, so this is right when they took the gliders back out of most of the game modes, and the only way to glide is launch pad once again. I had landed at Tilted Towers when the game started up. I was able to find a gun and get a kill, and I got a lot of my health chewed out. So I went over to Shifty Shafts real quick and got some mushrooms and what I could find there, which wasn't much. Found decent guns, but like no ammo for them. And of course I didn't take the time to mine any resources, even though I could have. I was getting into the top players of the game there, so I wanted to move closer to this. I heard all this popping happening. And like I said, the gliders have just been removed from the game once again, and though I don't really like that so much, there is a silver lining. And that's that a lot of people seem to have forgotten that the gliders are out of the game now. So you got all these people, they're building up these towers as they fight each other. They're pretty used to building up real high again, and they've forgotten that the safety of being able to glide at any one moment is gone. I think this is hilarious. It almost serves them right, because there's so many fans that were bitching about that for so long, that people were getting away with the gliders, and please take the gliders back out of the game. Wah, the gliders. Like I said, love the gliders. I personally think it's a lot of fun to be able to deploy whenever. You know, it's just something you should be able to deal with. I mean, if you have the glider, you should be able to take it out to save yourself. But, you know, whatever. Not looking to get into a gigantic, stupid argument with the Fortnite community, especially when it results in stuff like this happening. This next one is from the Stop Trying to Build Your Way Out of Death category. The more I play this game, the more I realize you have to expect the unexpected. And I gotta be honest with you, neither one of us expected this guy to be in here. I mentioned that I'm not always the best at building, and unfortunately when you get into the top 5, that's something that you should be good at in this game. It's typically the best builders that end up taking the VR. I had to get at least one Shadowstone clip in. Let's be honest, it was a pretty big part of Season 6. If I can avoid building, I will. And we're getting down to the wire here on some of my clips. This is all from the last week. As you can probably tell by the werewolf skin, I had just unlocked it. And even though it's towards the end, I think that the last week was definitely my best. Quad launcher, huh? Get that, and I'll take your loot too. Now if you thought that was good, we're flying through the air here, and I'm thinking to myself, where am I going to go? And I see this guy down here running, and I was going to go right behind him. And I decided, I think I'll go over here instead. This guy seems to be having a good time. And if that isn't one of the most savage rocket launcher kills, I don't know what is. One of the basic principles in any kind of fighting that I will always live by is to try to play more defensively than offensively. If you can get the enemy pissed off and trying to attack you, it usually works out good. In this game, there's an awful lot of things that can throw you off, like the building though. And a lot of times I see people push and they do pretty good. I'm not really that great at being an aggressive player. But I found that some of my best plays are when other players get aggressive towards me. These people just would not leave me the hell alone. So what happens when I decide to be aggressive? This game screws me over when I'm aggressive. Every time, or almost every time. Sometimes it's not. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't screw me over. I mean, I know I had a pretty nice victory royale there where I was fairly aggressive. But every once in a while you get times like this. Look at this. This looks like a for sure thing, right? Shotgun. 70 damage, and we're skating down the hill like retards. Well, I'm gonna skeet you. God. The most annoying crap, man. I'll go right up to his back and I put the shotgun in it pretty much. I would have waited a second longer, but let's be honest, I was getting shot. I knew I had to take him out quick. It still made for a pretty cool clip. Honestly, a better clip that way. So, what does next season have in store for us? Does it look like it's gonna be good? Well, we got planes in the air now, which means explosions in the air. We got snow on the ground, which is going to be moving its way across the map, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. We got the weirdest plane riding physics ever, which means you can do crap like this, and crap like this. This is going to be one hell of a season. And hell, if you're having problems getting a kill, all you really got to do is chop them up. And hell, you can even frickin' jack people out of their plane, which is great. Oh, this is going to be a good season. I honestly did not expect to see planes in this game. I remember when we had the shopping cart. When the golf cart and quad came along, that was a revolution. Now we got planes. Gone are the days of the ATV and the balloon. Now we got ourselves some Sky Captain biplanes flying around.